Good Monday morning. Hope you had a good weekend. I feel like I have a weekend when I don't do the devotions on Sunday. From Saturday to Monday feels like a long time, but from Saturday to Sunday feels really short. I don't know why that is. Do anybody know why that is? Anyway, I hope you're having a great day so far. Every day is a good day because we're still here on this top side of the soil, and it's a day that God has given us, right? Absolutely. So let's say don't forget to join I had more views of the Bible study last Thursday night than I've ever had of any Bible study. And it was a really good one. So you're going to want to join us this Thursday night. You can follow us here on Facebook Live. If you're brave enough and want to go to the Zoom, that's fine, but it's live, it's interactive here on Facebook, so you don't have to come on video or anything. You can actually just watch it on Facebook Live. You can also watch it later, and I think that's a good idea in some cases because that gives you that you can also pause it. If you're watching it later, right? You can pause it and go, let me go look at the scripture, or go grab another Bible or a different translation or something like that. And so, it gives you a little leeway there. So watching it later is good too. So make sure you grab a study guide. I'll send you one ebook if you need it. Um, and join us on Thursday night. Go back and watch the other ones too. It's been the study of James was really good. The study of First John has been so, I don't even have the right word, enlightening, invigorating, exciting. It's just we just chase these little rabbit trails sometimes that are just, and Uncle Roger's really good about adding in some history and stuff that I don't know. I did take New Testament history, but we didn't specifically study First John, and it was 30 years ago or so. 40, almost 40 years ago, 40 years ago. So I'm not required to remember it, right? But anyway, so it's been really good. It's fun. We take on questions, right? We're not afraid to ask a question. Asking a question doesn't signify that you're doubting something all the time, right? You're just looking for clarification. And so, questions, even when I was a math teacher, I welcomed questions, even the ones I didn't know the answer to, because then I learned when I found the answer, or in that process. The process was more important than the answer sometimes, right? So anyway, so join us on Thursday night. Well, sorry, I spent way too much time on that. Also, you can watch them on YouTube. You can watch them here, whichever you want. But we will be live here on Facebook at 7 o'clock Central Thursday night. And we're about halfway done with chapter 4. I guess we started chapter 4. So we'll see how far we get this week, which is trying. So I'm revisiting Proverbs this week. And I've been looking at it, and I'm looking for some wisdom in handling some different things in my life. And so when I start thinking about a lot of just natural things, if you're talking about finances, talking about relationships, even um, just different things, wisdom in general, and how to make decisions, Proverbs is a great place to go. So here's where I landed this morning. And there's a in the King James it says, "Ponder the path of your feet," and that made a funny little saying. So I taught it that way to a youth group because it's easy to remember. That's one of the advantages of the King James is because it's different. It's actually easier to memorize. Uh, but sometimes the wording is kind of weird for us here in 2022 because we don't speak Elizabethan or King James English anymore, right? Anyway, but this one in the New Living says, "Look straight ahead. Fix your eyes on what lies before you." Verse 26 says, "Mark out a straight path for your feet, then stick to the path and stay safe. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil." Now, this scripture, these two or three verses, three verses, is saying, fix your eyes on something. Keep looking straight ahead. Don't get distracted, Jeannie, to the things that are coming at you, to the things on the news, to the things on the social media thing. Keep your eyes straight ahead on what lies before you. So I want to add this to our scripture in Hebrews, and I love this when I can tie when the Old Testament and New Testament when they tie together. See, they don't cancel each other out; they complement one another. Jesus even said, "I didn't come to do away with the whole law. I just came to finish it, to complete it." And so we can learn so much from the Old Testament, but I love it when sometimes they fit together, kind of like putting a puzzle pieces together. And in Hebrews 12, it says, "Therefore, since you're surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sins that hinder our progress. Let us run with endurance the race that God has set before us. So we're still talking about walking straight ahead, running straight ahead, whatever speed you want to go, right? We do this. We stay the course, which is what I think I titled this. I think I said stay the path. We stay the course by keeping our eyes on Jesus, on whom our faith depends from start to finish. And so I want to tie that in this way. So in Proverbs, the wise king said, keep your eyes on the path before you. Hebrews, the writer of Hebrews, I have my own opinion who that might be. Nobody really knows for sure. But the writer of Hebrews says, keep your eyes on Jesus. Stay the course, right? And so we, in this devotion, we're talking about Jesus. We're talking about him being the Prince of Peace, because this is peace out, right? And we need peace. The pandemic's not over, in case you haven't noticed. I got grandkids with COVID right now, right? And so it's not really gone. It's still here. So we still need peace. And you know what? If we woke up miraculously tomorrow and nobody had COVID and nobody had monkeypox and nobody had anything, there wasn't anything like that going on. There's no wars in the world. There were no troubles. We would be in heaven, not here. But if we woke up, we would still need his peace, because our hearts can run into all kinds of stuff. We still need that Prince of Peace. And so the way to stay the course while we're on this side of the soil, this side of the dirt, while we're still living, while we're still breathing, the way to stay the course is just keep looking at the Prince of Peace. Keep our eyes on him. Keep our eyes fixed on him. And one way to do that is reading his word. Reading his word and bathing yourself in prayer, bathing your day in prayer. So I mean, I pray all through the day. Every time Chris hiccups, I start praying. Oh God, please, for real, I really do. I pray over my finances. I pray for my clients. I pray before I take a client, and I still goof up sometimes, but I always learn something. That's important too. And so staying that course means no matter what the day brings, good or bad, we're going to keep our eyes on him. We're going to focus on the Prince of Peace. We're going to focus on this day, the Lord who gave us this day. And we've quoted that scripture. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Well, we're going to focus on the giver of the day, not the day itself. If we focus on him, he will give us and equip us with what we need. He'll equip us with what we need for the day. He'll give us, and you know what we need more than anything? That peace. We need that heart, soul peace to keep our heads above water and keep our eyes on him, right? So I encourage you today to look straight ahead. Fix your eyes on what lies before you. Fix your eyes, Hebrews says, on Jesus, the author and the finisher. He'll see our faith. He'll see our faith through from the beginning to the end. He's not going to abandon halfway through, but we got to keep our eyes on him. We got to keep our focus on him and on his word, and sometimes we got to think about that peace through the day, right? We don't just get up in the morning and go, okay, I know I got the Prince of Peace, and then we go through the day, because stuff gets thrown at us all day. And maybe for me, it's maybe a client, or it's a doctor or a nurse that doesn't know what they're talking about, or does know what they're talking about. It could be either one, right? Maybe something with Chris, maybe it's a little hiccup in his. He's already given me a hiccup today. I had it all planned this morning, how to get his little new vest thingy into schedule, and then I went in there to do it, and he's out, like open mouth out. I'm not gonna wake him up for that. So he already it's messed up my day. That's okay. It doesn't mess up my peace. And if it's something bigger than that, it still doesn't have to mess up our peace. Why? Because we have the Prince of Peace living inside of us. He doesn't stay here when we go out driving and we lose our peace. We got to get back home to get peace. No, he's with us while we're driving, thank God. He's with us in that store. He's with us if we're on a hike. He's with us when we're in church. He's with us at home. He's with us at a friend's house. No matter where we go, we don't leave him at home, right? We have that Prince, the ruler of peace, living in us, surrounding us, walking through time with us. There's no reason for us to not have peace. Because worst case scenario, we die. God forbid. I don't want to lose nobody else. I'm not in the mood for that, right? But worst case, right? We go be with him without being inhibited and caged in by this flesh and blood that he put us in, without being limited by time, right? So worst case scenario, we're still with him. We can't get rid of him. Isn't that amazing? So we just want to fix our eyes on him. Realize no matter what you face today, that he's with you in it. He doesn't say, well, I'm at home. You can come back and get me when you get done handle that. I'll be right here. No, he's with you in it, whatever it is for you today. You have the Prince of Peace surrounding you and in you for everything you face today. And everything you don't even know the stuff you face. Sometimes it just blindsides you, or sometimes you don't know what you just walked through till you look back and go, oh my goodness, he protected me, right? But he's with you. So stay the course. Keep your eyes on him. He'll take you through this day, whatever this day brings. Right? Peace out. Hope I said something that made sense. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.